Lighting, check. Camera, check. Stream chat. Check. Firebot, check. Game, check. Game on stream, check. Working on YouTube, check. Working on Twitch, to be determined, check. Alright, we're ready to go. Yesterday we got extremely lucky, and it took like 3 runs to find exactly the run that I was looking for, and that was great. And now we're gonna do it again today, and I think it's not even gonna take 3 runs. It's just gonna be very first run. Black deck went pretty well, but I think if we're gonna do a Baron deck, it would make the most sense to do... No, I guess not painted. The -1 Joker sled is pretty detrimental. Maybe we do run it back on the black deck here. Seems pretty good. It's not oh, I also gotta turn down my speed here. That's not settings, that's settings. It's just a little bit too jarring for me. Let's go for clubs. Or the other black suit, spades. That's a full house. I like starting off like right away. I know some streamers like to fuck around for a few minutes and hang out with chat, but first couple antes of this game tend to be not super interesting, so I think to some extent people might appreciate not tuning in and seeing me doing the small blind of ante 1. Let's pick up some econ as well, sure. See if we can get like a few face cards to play. If they would be so kind as to give me some. That's a 3 of a kind of kings. Let's see if we can find like yeah, an extra jack, mostly because I just want to play a pair for business card. Does this win? 30 times 22. Ooh, that does win. I'm glad I didn't play that. I would rather play the full house and not win and get tons of money, maybe, if it's feeling kind. It was feeling kind. Very kind, actually. Got $10 out of that. Alright, check the audio, make sure, again, no popping. Check the audio, make sure, again, no popping. You know, don't want it to hide in here. Don't want it to hide in here. Okay, cool. Sorry you had to hear that echo. But it is necessary. Alright, where are we going with this? Hermit. Alright, money solved. Sure, I'll take a magician. We go next. Well, that's a good one, I suppose. I could just play the 3 and win, but I would rather fish for face cards. Never mind, we got the $20, totally worth it, all according to plan. Alright, money, no longer an issue. What's in a spectral that I could possibly care about? Red seal, blue seal, purple seal mostly. I don't think I have any amazing jokers. Although we could roll a couple times to see if we get one. Okay, we did not get one. Okay, there's the blue seal. This is probably our best bet here. Because ectoplasm's not it. Not with these, at least. Yeah, let's trance up a jack, I suppose. In fact, let's steel trance it. And then we'll keep the devil for the actual in-run value. In blind, whatever you want to call it. Discard those 4. Here's 5 right here. Is this winning? Depends on if the 20 hits, so let's go ahead and devil now. The 20's probably not going to hit, but if it does. Right, we've got our jack here. Is this gonna win? I don't think this is quite gonna win. But that's fine. Because the next one will... Let's start leveling high card. I'm pretty sure high card wins because of half joker, right? Yeah, it must. Cool. We are gonna try to look for a barren mine kind of deal here. Ballot's fine. It's not actually called ballot, it just says ballot at the top, so that's always what I've called it. Mary Andy is... it's not it. Delayed gratification's not great. Mystic Summit's a little bit better than Half Joker. We do get 6, so I don't need to worry about it yet, though. What we got on Fool? Pluto? Maybe just Magician a couple more, yeah? Or maybe Sun. Could work, too. Doesn't really matter that much, let's just go Magician. Go next. So we kind of want to use our discards now. Or so is the plan. Watching Subway Surfers. Oh boy. The ultimate Gen Z video game? Subway Surfers? Or is Subway Surfers Gen Alpha? Nice. 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 The classic. Just something to listen to. Right, we're looking for like red seals, blue seals, purple seals, Antarctic seals. Do I want this? You know, it's the little details in this game. It's the little details of being able to see the select bar behind the king. You know? Because it's glass. Little details. I don't actually know if I want a glass. I guess I'll pick one, sure. Whatever. Okay. I suppose I shall play this straight. And then I will play this 2-pair despite it having my Glass King. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be real, if it dies, I don't care that much. Whatever. Eye the Fool, don't use it. Arcana, sure. Alright, we can start killing at least one suit here. Let's kill some spades. Lexo. Hello! Welcome in. Just getting started for the day here on Ante 2. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's super par for the course. Alright, we've got 2 hands per round, and that is a little bit scary. Not scary enough for me to do anything about it, but scary. Alright, play the... What's this look like for us right now? Okay, we're good. We're still very good. Turtle Bean. Sure. Reserved parking doesn't get a lot of use nowadays. Level up my pair. And maybe level up Pluto? That's not Pluto. Yes. Just discard everything low 5 times in a row, or 3 times in a row. There we go. Oh, really? That's the best you could give me after all that, eh? Alrighty. 2 pair plus a 3 kicker. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to get Baron plus mine, but that is not easy to do. Dusk is... I mean, I should probably take it. I should probably take the Dusk. Perhaps over Mr. Bonet. I killed off some of my spades. Let's do it again. With lovers on a spade. Nah, I'll Empress. Good old mult value here. To be fair, we're currently rocking this as our entirety, like the entirety of our scoring right now is just plus 15, plus 50. That's not good enough. J-hook. Got a straight here. Do I want to play that? Maybe. Gotta get rid of all my discards first, though. 4 and 5. Yeah, I guess, I mean, shit. Forehead? Like... Bro, just get better jokers, hello? Is he stupid? Eight ball's probably not it. I get to pick 2 of these. $20. Give me $20. And I'll do strength. Make some more faces. Arrowhead. I just got rid of some of my spades, so you don't really do anything. Juggler, permanent 1 hand size versus 3 but going down. Banana. Banana's pretty good. What's good? Besides the banana. Manacle? Doesn't matter. don't really want to play that jack if I can help it. Thank you. Queen, 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 jack, jack. Right, I've been getting a little bit shafted on this business card value here, so let's get some more money. There we go. Now we're talking. Bonan. Let me get this. I'd like to make some more kings because the end goal is barren, but I will take anything. Okay, I will take more queens. That's fine. Queens are just kings that aren't quite there yet. Yeah, Cavendish is a very nice, just... Who doesn't like unconditional 3x, right? Like... Sun. Sure. Pluto for sure. Oh yeah, does the chat work out for everyone here? I don't know if you, it's like right around this chunk here. It's my best way to connect Twitch and YouTube chat. Do I want to skip for a spectral? What am I even gonna get that I care about? Nothing really right now. Get rid of some diamonds? No. Clubs or spades? There's not enough of those here. What about now? Still not enough of those here. There we go. Heart, heart, heart. And keep that. Four of a kind. Seems good. I don't need to use all my discards anymore, so let's just send that. Can't read it, but might just be illiterate. It is a little bit on the small side, isn't it? I'm gonna need to find a different... I think I need to change, like, the font, if I can do that. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not unreadable, but it is a little bit... It's like the fidelity is a little low, maybe. Burglar? Is it about time I sold business card? Maybe the hand size. Maybe the hand size can go. Oh, we got... Wow. Once I level up high card enough, it won't matter. We'll take the 2 pair. There we go. Alright, that doesn't win anymore. Issue. Issue. Copper plate. Yeah, you could say that I'm that completionist plus guy. But I'm retired now. Now I do white steak meme runs. I could probably make Vampire do something. I just don't know how valuable it is to remove all the enhancements that I'm putting on cards when I'm, like, trying to go into Infinite, and I'm probably gonna sell Vampire at some point, right? This just doesn't stack up long term. Oh, wow. Check out that duo. These guys are gonna carry me. True story. Half Joker. Half Joker, but this time he's foil. He is, he's like these two combined. They do a little fusion dance and then they get torn in half, and now they're this guy. Let's do, both of these, actually. Nice. What you got? Death. Excellent. Amazing choice. Wish it weren't a spade though, so let's dig. I can't dig, that's not a thing I can do because I'm using burglar. Alright, we don't dig then, we just make 2 extra kings. Half Joker is pretty good. I would like to play this 3 of a kind. Oh look, it wins. Here on White Stake, we only need 1 scoring joker, and then we can take 5 utility jokers, and it just works out. Well, maybe I should have taken the vampire, eh? Hindsight and all that. Grim. Yeah, sure. Couple extra aces. Money. Midas Mask is nice long term, but I'm gonna be replacing a bunch of enhancements, so maybe not. Garbage. Pretty garbage as well. Okay, we're just a bunch of garbage. Maybe Smiley Face does something. Are we fighting the eye? I don't know. Maybe it's Dusk. See ya. I was keeping Dusk in case we ran into another, like, just AAA or something, but... Yeah, that's... You've discovered poker. Poker, but better. Not as many points as I would like. Need some of that times malt. Y'all got any of that times malt? Alright, I'll tell you what we're definitely doing though, and that's Green Joker. With Burglar, it just kind of makes sense. I know I just bought Smiley Face, but I think Smiley Face is probably the worst of those. No. Can you give me tips for playing Ghost deck in Green Stake? Alright, let's go take a peek-see at what the hell Green Stake does, because I forget. Can you not see that shit here? Is Green Stake the one after Red? Is that the first scaling one? It's like small blind gives no money, and then right after that is like scales faster, or am I flipping those two around? Okay, well, either way I can give some general advice. Ghost deck Green Stake. Ghost deck really rewards you finding one okay Joker early, immediately slapping the hex on it, and then just having just basically a free 1.5x for the rest of the game. That on its own, since Green Stakes scaling isn't like that absurd, like the final boss is double what it would be on White Stake, that alone almost makes up for the difference. You just have to be willing to, if you don't find a good Joker in the first couple of shops, be willing to just sell them if you find one that's really good. And if the game doesn't give you one that is like really, really good, then you should be willing to just stick with what the game gives you. And just kind of try to play around what it gives you. Like, if you got a half Joker as your best Joker in the first 2 antes, half Joker's usually something you want to sell eventually, but it can help carry a run if you're willing to play like high card and pair and work towards those. That's just my take. As for worst Joker, in my opinion. The like, okay, the worst Joker for winning, not for infinite. The worst Joker for winning. Well, I mean, to be honest, right? Like, you can make arguments for pretty much any Joker in this game in some niche case. I don't see the argument for that one. I had a seed to get 2 legendaries, but it only works on white stake. Oh hey, if you watch yesterday's stream, I have a VOD up on YouTube. That's we got 2 legendaries yesterday actually on a white stake run. As for what the best common Joker, Cavendish. It doesn't seem like it should be a white Joker, or a white Joker. A common Joker, but it is. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, common Joker. I'm pretty sure that would be the best common Joker. Riffraff is good. Square Joker's alright. Maybe you could make an argument for mail-in rebate? As for the best rare... Oh, Blueprint. Blueprint, hands down, best rare. This is not just your best Joker. Again, it is whatever Joker you need right now, again, right? If you have mail-in rebate, you slide Blueprint over and now you get twice as much money, and then you slide it back over and you can also get twice the score. Like, I feel like there isn't too... Like, Brainstorm is this, but with slightly different requirements that make it a little bit less often of a take. Right? Having to be the leftmost Joker is sometimes a detriment. Blueprint is just the best. I think Cavendish is common because it kind of requires you holding on to a pretty mid Joker for a long time. Like, 15 mult unconditional is good. It doesn't scale very well, and then sometimes it just dies when you really don't want it to. Or it doesn't die when you want it to, and then... You have to discard a Royal Flush, but every time I get a Royal Flush, I have no discards. Rough. Maybe you could try, wild cards or something. You have to discard the Royal Flush, I believe. And a Royal Flush does need to be, like... A Royal Flush isn't just an ace-high or an ace-high straight. It's gotta be an ace-high straight and also a flush, right? Straight flush. Sorry, I've been a little bit distracted here. Let me go next. We are playing a game. Ooh. Green Joker's suddenly very good. Let's go ahead and play this. It's about what I expected. Nice. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Let's take the Tarot Merchant. I passed up on the Planet Merchant because I wasn't really sure what we were doing just yet. Like, I know what I want to try to make happen, but, like... I can't just will that into existence, so we're probably going to be playing a few runs of this today. Onyx Agate. Have I killed? I have killed some of my clubs, just not the best choice here. We go next. Skip for 25? No. This is white stake, I actually get money. I think I'll just hurt these two. And then I will death for an extra king. And I will Empress a couple random cards. And then I'll play this pair. Sure. Absolutely. That is a perk that I've noticed of like smaller communities. Smaller, like, you know, when channels are still growing, and I'm still at a point where even though there's a good number of people in chat nowadays, which is, I love that, I can still read all of the chat messages, like I don't miss any. When you stream to, you've got your big streamers that stream to tons of people, you don't even read any of the chat messages, right? Like, you just can't. There's like fucking 80 a second or whatever, and it's... business card is... I'm not only playing face cards anymore because I don't have any discards, so I can't go fishing for them. To the moon is just better. Level up my anus. It really does, though. It really does. I'll take a glass card. We've already seen that they just break first time, but the mouth. Can I do 22k? Yeah, I got 5 hands. When I get rid of Burglar, that's when it'll be an issue. Play only one hand type this round. That'll be high card, actually. High card's my best, I believe. Jeez, with the money. I appreciate it, but I don't know, I feel like someone somewhere is like not getting any lucky procs because I'm getting all mine today. It's my fault. You've never had a glass card break? Doubt. Well, maybe if you haven't been playing that long, then. Oh, you're just gonna start. Just spam it so that nobody can read anything. Make it look like I have an active chat when it's really just one guy typing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I do Blackboard? Not really. Especially if I'm limited to only playing 3 cards right now. Do you guys do this idiosyncratic shit where you really need your jokers to be organized a certain way, even though, like, it doesn't matter at all? Okay, you know what? That's fair enough, then. Especially if you also don't go for glass cards super often. I could see you not having broken any yet. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Seeing double. Is that... Nope, that one's not it. Well, okay, this is... Technically speaking, if I were trying to win really hard, I should be taking these. Like, this is an honest tip for people who are trying to do higher stakes runs. Don't look at your deck and say, I'm trying to do this, so I shouldn't take this because this doesn't work with what I'm trying to do. If you haven't already done it, or you're not, like, close to doing it, just don't do it. Do something else, right? Like, right now, I'm like, oh, I've made some diamonds and some hearts. Maybe I could go for flushes later. I shouldn't take clubs or this club-related card, because if I take this club-related card, it feels like it was a waste that I got rid of some of my clubs, and, you know, sunken cost, kinda. It doesn't really work with what I want to do. But I haven't actually done it yet, and this is fucking 2x. Right, like, this is a good card. I should take this card. Yeah, so that you can, like, grab it easily. That's true. My shit is always that I put my econ on the right side, and I always put my mults on the left side, and then the chips in between, even though, like, Doesn't matter where the chips in econ go. Did I make a steel card out of 6? Sure. And I'll try to make some extra clubs here going forward. There we go. Mo. I love getting this extra $3. You don't realize how useful that extra $3 is every ante until you miss it. Then it comes back and I feel like I'm rich. Ooh. Alright. Is it time for half Joker's time to be up? Methinks it is. Still kind of locked in on the burglar, and I'm holding on to Hanging Chad, just kind of, just cuz. I did take that voucher, didn't I? So, what do I care about being negative here? I guess anything works. I don't mind this at all. Nice. Okay. Permanent money. I think if it had landed on Hanging Chad, I would have been a little bit disappointed, but otherwise, I would have been good with whatever there. And the hand size doesn't matter, because really I'm just playing whatever the fuck it gives me. At the end of any times mult cards, so multiplication, like times mult, is, maybe I'm just misreading your message here, but times mult is commutative, I think is the term for it, where like if you do times 2 and then times 3, it's the same as if you do times 3 and then times 2. So like, it doesn't have to be at the end of your times mult cards. It has to be to the right of your plus mult cards, because you want to multiply the flat mult. But like these two in this order is exactly the same as these two in this order. This is the same. This is bad. This is the same. And none of these give any mult, so. After your plus mult, before your X mult. After your plus mult, and then anywhere within your X mult is fine. All your X mults are interchangeable, so long as they are all to the right of all your plus mults. More magician? Sure. And then, wheel? Nope. And yes, I am forgetting that I'm playing black deck, and I do actually have a free Joker slot, and I haven't been buying anything for it. Nice. My clubs being debuffed is a little concerning. Not that concerning, but a little bit concerning. Hello! The pancake toast returns. And I'll play these 3. I'll play these 3 cards. Yeah, Hanging Chad's actually doing a little bit for us. I feel like it's getting us pretty consistent value. Ooh. That's pretty good. You got 2 to move. That's pretty good. gonna grab that, and I think just a fortune teller. That should be good for now. Blind, we're in ante 7 already. I don't think this one's going infinite, guys. I think this one's probably just gonna be like a get to ante 10 and then lose kind of deal. Don't really see this one going too much further. Beat all the color decks today, so you're talking red, blue, green, yellow? Very nice. Oh, and black, Not bad. Only 4 9s. Cannot beat red deck for the life of you. Well, red deck is, with a couple exceptions being some of the synergies that discards have, it is just worse blue deck. Red deck is just the worst blue deck. Because hands are just discards that you get points for. Oh, sick. Hang those. Wait, I have a lot of aces, right? Hang just a 5. I actually have a lot of 5s too. Why do I have 5s? But I used a strength early on or something. Okay, I get one of these. Let's do the death, actually. I would like another blue seal. If I am gonna take this into infinite, another blue seal would be nice. Rocket ship way too late. Do I think I can get rid of hanging Chad at this point? Yeah, probably. We got... Oh, even Steven. Fuck yeah. Okay, but genuinely though, I will be taking this. There's no way... Yeah, I definitely have 16 in here. Yoink. Green deck was the easiest and black the hardest. That's an interesting... Well, the black deck part makes a lot of sense. The black deck is, I think, generally considered the hardest. At least, maybe Plasma deck. Plasma deck is in that conversation as well, because it requires a different set of skills. But green deck being the easiest is interesting. I would assumed it would have been blue deck. I guess green deck was the first one I beat gold stake on, but that was mostly because I just kept doing it until I won. You didn't use Spectral or Tarot cards for, like, the first month? Damn. That was, kneecapping your runs, I bet. And I appreciate that, Pancake Toast. That actually does mean a lot to me. As someone who has picked up streaming again just in the last couple months after failing miserably during the pandemic. I tried during the pandemic back in like 2020, right around the start of it. Streamed for like 2 or 3 months every day, but I missed some of the keys of streaming. 1, play a game you're actually good at. 2, be consistent. And 3, talk. And so I streamed to nobody for 3 months and then quit. But now we're back. We're back. We're so back. Seeing double doesn't really work with high card builds, does it? Not that that really matters. Because this 9x I think will be carrying us just fine. Hey, if I'm the only Balatro streamer you know, I must be your favorite. Or you can pretend to be good. That's true as well, but that usually you get called out if you do that. You usually can't fake being good at a game. You can try, depends on the game, but... Do I want another star? Guess I'll take a full house even though I'm never playing one. Also, I've been playing... Curious. I've been playing 3-card hands this whole time. When, like, I sold half Joker, like, 2 antes ago. Like... I haven't needed to do that for such a long time, but I've just been doing it anyways. You want spades? Okay, now's all the more reason for me to sort of even out these suits. Oh, I can't discard. Right, that's a thing. Well, fine, I'll just win accidentally. Huh. Money. Ooh, true, I could do an apology video where, like, I don't sound particularly repentant about anything. But I'm sure some people will fall for it anyways and continue to support me. Well, if I'm gonna go Ancient Joker, I suppose I should start leveling Flush. Cerulean Bell. 1 card is always selected. Very well. These will become moon cards. And then, we can death. Do we need to death right now? No. I'll go ahead and play these. You want me to play diamonds? I'm just gonna go play this for now then. There you go. Have fun. What's your opinion on Spaceman Joker? I think it's just Space Joker, so close enough. Oh, I could be Tectone, guys. You might not even know who that is. Toxic gossip train streamers. Huge. Space Joker is... fine. It's fine. Like... It's an okay Joker, right? Like, it's got value, especially if you're gonna play a lot of hands, right? If you're going for those low card, I will go this with this, just see how far we can get. The like low value ones, pair, 2 pair, that kind of stuff, where you're gonna probably be playing 2, 3, 4 hands per round. Oh, lose a discard. Whatever. I don't get any of those anyways. It's just more opportunities for it to proc, so it can kind of get better. 300 chips is not bad. Maybe it's bad time I tossed Green Joker. I'm getting value from hands played, but I'm also getting value from Fortune Teller the same way, more or less. I use a lot of tarots. 300 chips is just really good. Yep, that's it. That's Space Joker. No getting around that. Alright, I'm going to Aura a King. Foil. I'm not sure what I expected. Polychrome? Nope. Flower pots. Level Pluto. What do you want? Clubs. Okie dokie. Clubs. Whoa. Did you guys hear that, or was that just on my end? The sound effects cut out for a second, and then all of a sudden it was like all at once. Damn, a bot. Curses. I thought we were past this. Get out of here, experienced pregnancy 70ZC7. Your presence is not welcome. Ah, here he is here. Not taking any of these, not with what we've got up here. Money build? Money build. Four of a kind is getting easier as we go. I'll be honest, I don't actually think Ancient Joker's doing a whole lot for us. If I want to pivot to flushes, it's gonna be pretty hard. I already took an Ectoplasm, so my hand size is only 7 anyways. It's just a little bit finicky, and also I can't discard, so it's hard for me to even look for flushes in the first place. I'll play the 3 of a kind Kings. My level 1 3 of a kind. Does not matter at all. Not even a little bit. Because I went back... Okay, I do still play the water. This is another legitimate way to win. You can see Bootstraps plus Bull is actually cracked if you can get some decent econ set up, and To the Moon is definitely that. Definitely that. To the Moon plus specifically these vouchers, right? Because these raise the interest cap, so all of a sudden you're making 40 bucks instead of 5. Ka-ching. You can also make this work with the Anaglyph deck. You can do the skip to double your money. Gotta wonder if I should start selling off Ancient Joker to get, like, judgments and such, just to see what we see. That's even less useful. Let's replace the one that cycles between suits with the one that cycles between suits and ranks of cards. Welcome home, Baron. You're a little bit late, but we might still be able to make you work. I have been leveling kings, right? Like, I've got 12 in my deck. It's pretty alright. This is still the majority of my score right now, so I've got some work to do, but we're getting there. Ah! That makes it easier. Alrighty. Burglar time? I mean, I'm winning in 1 currently. There we go. Hanging Chad does nothing for me anymore. Anti-13, 79 billion score. Before I had only 700 million. Now, is that the fault of glass cards breaking, or is that the fault of just not finding that really correct hand a second time? Or was it like a bloodstone thing? Alright, now it's time to start hanging anything that looks at us funny. Cool. Glass. A classic. They have oops all sixes. I would say I would put money on a common joker in 1.1 called oops all ones that have listed probabilities. Ectoplasm again, eh? -2 hand size? That's a little bit too much for me. Nah. Nah. No burnt Joker. Joker Stencil's fun. Joker Stencil's very fun if you can get your hands on an Ankh, because Joker Stencils don't count each other either. So if your Joker slots are just like 3 Ankhs, or 3 Ankhs, 3 Joker Stencils and nothing else, it's times 5 times 5 times 5, and you kind of just win. Right, where's my mime at? Request a mime. Those are good. Those are very good. I'll take Terra Tycoon. Who doesn't like looking at a shop that just looks like that all the time? Bloodstone is not it here. Reroll a couple more times and then probably just go next. Yeah. I like keeping my money, it keeps my my points up. Right, we're looking for queens? I guess I could strength jacks as well, and that wouldn't be too bad. Let's do like this for now. Discard twice. An ace into a king. No, an ace into specifically a steel king. Ace king, steel king. And then we strength the jacks into queens. And we play, I think, just that. Should be fine. I've now given you advice on in the event that you just magically find an Ankh and an invisible Joker. There you go, there's your run. Also, glass broke first try. It's one of those streams. I'm not a huge fan of familiar here. I will use my strength and then probably chariot the king. I mean, like, familiar could give me kings, I suppose. Sure. It didn't, but it gave me 2 queens, so I'll take that. Glance. Y'all seen that parrot that was on? I mean, he shows up in shorts every now and then on, I don't know, I assume he's on TikTok too, but I saw him on YouTube Shorts. That parrot that has like a shitload of words he knows. Huh. Apollo, that's his name. Don't think I want either of these. Nope. Where is my mime? I just say that because one of the words he knows is glass. And he just says it very funny. Glass. What'd you just call me? What's the best deck? Best deck for winning or best deck for going infinite? That's the question you always have to ask here. Best deck for winning or best deck for infinite? Because for infinite, the answer is plasma. The answer is just simply plasma, and there's no deck that's even close. For winning, it very well might just be blue deck. Let me go check the options here. Collection decks. I think blue deck is just a little bit better than red deck. Yellow deck is quite good, but I don't know if it's the best. Green deck is... nah. It's good. I don't think it's the best. Black deck is one of the worst. Magic deck... no. That's about a bit of feast or famine there. Nebula deck is pretty easy to win with. I don't know if it's the best, but starting with the telescope voucher is like a really big buff. Hex is nice, I don't think it makes up for that though. Abandoned deck, if you can find Ride the Bus, is a free win, but if you can't, I mean, flushes are a really easy way to win as well. Easy, relatively. I'm personally a big fan of checkered deck, but that's just because I like flushes. I think they're very easy to make happen consistently, and then as long as you find a couple of jokers that scale with it, you're good. You don't have to, like with straights, the biggest issue with a straight is making it consistent. The scaling is easy. The scaling's the easy part. You get like 3 or 4 planets of straight and you're like, you're good. You get a runner and you're good. The issue with straights is that it's really, really hard to just get a straight, like with a normal deck, and it's harder to modify your deck to make it easy to get them, because you have to use like death and strength to sort of create a bell curve shape out of your deck so that the odds are in your favor. So I think straights they scale better than flushes, but they're harder to make work. Flushes are just easy to make work, and then the issue is getting enough points to get the rest of the way there. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Hold on, I've definitely heard that name. I haven't played it before. Ooh, oil. Neat. Okay, hand size is actually quite useful. I have to wonder if it's better than bootstraps. I guess we'll see, huh? This might just end my run, but we're taking that risk. Strength, world, no world, strength, yes. Have Blackjack Balatro. Oh, Dungeon. Okay, is that what Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers is? It's Blackjack Balatro. Have I played Hollow Knight? Oh. I want to say I've only seen gameplay of Hollow Knight. I don't think I've played it myself. Though, having seen the gameplay makes you not want to play it as much because you've already seen it. Discard all those. Discard all those. Strength of these. Chariot you. And play a queen. And hope it's enough. But I'm pretty sure it is. With all these procs, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, we still good. That's better. We're talking like the side-scrolly, get the upgrades. That style of platformer. Yeah. I've definitely seen it played. I'm hit or miss on Metroidvanias. There are some that I've enjoyed in the past, but I don't always seek them out. I don't know how good I would be at it. I think I'd be alright at it. Hack is definitely not it. Nope. I've been considering some, since we just recently finished Completionist Plus, I have been considering some other games I can play here and there to sort of branch out, because I don't want to just become the Balatro guy, even though this is a good game that I'm good at. I do like other roguelikes and such, you know? So I've been considering, you know, some more Slay the Spire. Roguelite Deck Builder. Is that just the name of it? Just generic roguelike deck builder. I have not played that. Slay the Spire I've been looking at. I've got Nubby's Number Factory. That's a pretty fun one, honestly. Yeah, actually, when I turn off stream, I just sit here in the dark and play this same game 24 hours a day like a robot. That's what I do. It's these 2 hours are just what I like to show you. No, I don't play Balatro off stream. I mean, I did before I streamed, but then once I started streaming, I didn't. Hey, good job, Lightspeed. C++ gang, rise up. Well, now what you do is make sure you have 100% on Steam achievements, and then you go, you just go download mods. That's what I'm gonna do eventually. Probably in the next couple streams even of Balatro, I'm probably gonna download Cryptid just to see what it's about. It's a game where you build a deck and the light is not very good. Oh, I know what game you're talking about. Hold on. I have seen this game. The one you're literally building a deck on your back porch, and the light goes out every now and then. I know what you're talking about. Risk of Rain 2, I love that game. Yeah, I do. I've streamed it once or twice so far. I might stream it again in the future. I do enjoy it. And Nubby's Number Factory I will likely stream as well. I only streamed it once so far, but then we picked back up the completionist train. Nope, I'm not riding the bus. You can't make me. You cannot make me ride the bus. Alright, here's the issue. 7.2 million's a lot. Bingle Bingle. I've seen that one played. I've seen Bingle Bingle played, haven't played it myself. Come on, Balatro, if you follow his guide. Okay. Bean's guide. I'm sure I could go look at the chat afterwards and find that message. No mime so far. Alas, we only found Baron in like Ante 10. It was the goal of this mission, but we never did really find it. Bro got no face. Death. We go next. Do you like lemons? Exclamation mark. No, okay, it's not a question, so I'm not responding. Sorry, chat GPT mode activated. Let's go like this. Wraith is only good when you have $1. Wraith is also good when you have negative $15 because you took credit card. Do I like lemons? Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I don't just like, but like, yeah, lemon's good. Yes, Race specifies sets your money to $0. So if you have negative X number of dollars because you're poor, and you pick Wraith, it'll set it back up to 0. And you gonna be poor when you get to gold stake. It's gonna happen. The money gets a lot less common. Ooh, true. That makes sense. I'd never connected those dots, but that does make sense that the Ox would do the same thing. No, my base chips and molt. What am I gonna do? Draw all my kings and then win. Or that's the plan anyways. Chariot. And we'll save the strength, because do we even have any queens? We have 4 queens. Bling, bling, bling. Oh no, not the rental angle. Rentals are brutal. Rentals are definitely, I think... what is the hardest jump up, do you guys think, between all of the stake difficulties? Like, because, you know, each stake adds the new level of difficulty. Which one of those is the worst? I think my vote is probably blue stake, the -1 discard. That would be my guess. Naneinf. Not. Something tells me that's not this run, unless I just magically happen into Blueprint plus Mime in this next reroll. You guys think it's too late to start scaling my pants? Blue combined with gold and purple is very bad, that's fair. But Local Thunk will rework blue stake in the next update. I guess that speaks to the fact that maybe it's not the hardest, but it is the most unfun. Also, I'm gaining money right now every time I reroll. Oh, skip for negatives? Huge. Oh, fuck, the plant. Okay, we gotta... No, don't fuck the plant. But you know what I mean. Oh wait, I have the reroll voucher, don't I? Yeah, never mind, we're fine. What is that? Okay. I always gotta go look at the Twitch emotes because I can't really see them in this chat bar I've got over on the side, so I gotta go, like, pull up my other tab and see what it is, because they're funny. Alright, well, if we don't really care about the plant because we're gonna be re-rolling anyways, let me go digging for... Excellent. Strength. And death. And devil. I can be your angle or your devil. Red Steak's a pretty brutal one. Red Steak is just minus $3 per ante, basically, right? Ugh, that wasn't enough points. I drew more kings, though, so now I'm fine. Do I like Michael? What's he got to do with this? Oh well, we lost. We didn't get what we needed anyways. Baron Blueprint was, or Baron Brainstorm was good, but we got it way too late. Way too late. Never strengthen ace, but then how am I gonna fuel my Wii Joker? No red seals either, you're right. How am I gonna fuel my Wii Joker if I don't get... Let's do Plasma Deck. Also, to answer the, do I like Gross Michel? I assume is what we're referring to there. Yes, I do. I think it's one of the better commons. Let's do this. Ace, King, Queen, Jack. Surely there will be a 10. Surely there will be a 10. Whoops, my hand slipped. I forget I'm playing Plasma Deck. I don't actually need to find straights or any of that shit. 2 pair is probably good enough. Have you guys seen the the horror edits of Vsauce videos? Hey Vsauce, Michael here. How fast can you run? It's like analog horror edits of it. Floosh. I'ma play a floosh. Your home is safe, or is it? Yeah, exactly. Those. Alright. I will take chips here. And then over here, I will take... Fortunately, this is one of those jokers that actually gets better with higher stakes. Once you get past black stake, this is actually not troll anymore. I have actually legitimately won runs with this card. I'll take a satellite, sure. That's a floosh. It was not a good enough floosh. Oh right, I do have to play 5 cards, don't I? Silly me. There you go. Get out of here. Alright, Golden Joker, that means money. I do like money. Money is one of my favorite things. 3 of a kinds are pretty cool too. Minus $1. How is my streamer this bad at this game? Time to retire. Hey, full house. Ding. Washed up. Bro, I just got here. What the fuck? Runner would probably go pretty hard on a run like this. But you know what would go even harder is Baron. I would really like a Baron. That would be super cool. Am I a CS major? I am. How did you know? I got my master's in computer science. Do I just give off that vibe? I wouldn't be surprised. That's concerning. What? Two pair? Hey, Balatro. Full house here. I have no synergies. Or do I? Well, that's honestly, that's better than the alternative of you actually stalking me. That would be concerning. Though, you know, that is something a stalker would say is, oh, I was just kidding. Gross Michel is a pretty cool dude. I'm not gonna lie. The carry banana. I don't want to play this if I can help it. But I will if I need to. Suppose I need to. I don't think the two pair would win this. Oh, yeah, no, certainly not. Alright, take the full house, get in my face. And now I'll never know. You could be stalking me right now. It could be you, he could be me. Burglar again? Burglar's not great with Plasma Deck. Plasma Deck is a very feast or famine deck. Plasma Deck is essentially, because of how balancing works, if you get the hand you need, you win, and you win by a lot. If you don't get the hand you need, you get 3 points. Yeah, it says ballad at the top, and I'm like, I've been just sort of instinctively calling it that. But it is not. I should probably make more blue seals for now. Pick up some dye from the store. I've been playing a lot of full houses, no need to stop now. I don't think that's quite worth it though, thanks. Thanks for offering, but no thanks. L'Oréals. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. What's my out here? It's really only playing 3 of a kind. Alright, let's kill the 10s. Let's kill the 10s. We need to make sure we can actually draw an ace or a 7. There they are. Did I need to do that? No, probably not. I probably would have drawn it, but I'm not trying to lose on ante-3 in white stake and just... Let's not do that. 3 into a queen, sure. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. I think the game is mocking me here. Is photograph worth anything? I mean, it is if I can find Hanging Chad, right? Plasma deck is a very interesting deck where there's like a pivot you need to do partway through. There's a lot going on here. Well, I see a full house. And I can only have 2 blue seals anyways, so here, take it. Bro, don't get rid of my... The fuck? Have you seen the video in which the guy gets a can of Coke from McDonald's and the lady says to stop recording her and he pulls out 3 phones to record? That sounds like a fucking classic Vine or something. Maybe I'm dating myself by saying that, but that sounds funny. You got ice cream IRL? That's probably better than in the game anyways, so respect. Gross Michelle, eh? Driver's license is just a waste of a slot right now. 2 out of 16. Sorry, I'm not old enough. Smiley face works with photograph, but at best that's 10. So 15 is better than that. Granted, I don't really want this either because the 15 isn't that helpful. Holy blue seals, Batman, jeez. That's a full house. Alright, can you give me more of one or the other? I'm gonna need more chips soon. Banana. Is it useful? Not really. Not yet, anyways. Specifically in Plasma deck. Let me qualify that. Banana is very good normally. Space Joker. Yeah, I've kind of been hoping for a red seal to show up, but instead I've gotten 4 blue seals. I've seen that one for sure. I want to be good at Balatro. Oh, guess you're getting a dragon. In this world where Santa only is allowed to, like, correct them one time. After that. Nope, pass. Pass. No Space Joker today. I shall play the Full House. The chips are scaling fast enough that I feel good. Yippee! Oh, darn it. Tag nabbit. Nah, not really. Scary Face could be good. We have a fair number of face cards. I think Scary Face could end up better than Wily. And is more consistent, because I can kind of play whatever as long as it happens to be face cards. Money on sale. I don't care about clubs. No. What you got for me, certificate? Okay, that was your last shot, man. We can't do this all day. You gotta go. Ooh, $9 more though. Pretty good. And I'll take a tower as well. Sure. There's some face cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a stone card. Looks pretty good. Do I have a gold sticker on every Joker? I do. I have completed Completionist ++, which is getting a gold sticker on every Joker. What do I want to level here? Just high card? I think I do want to just level high card. I mean, so to get a gold sticker on a Joker, you have to be playing on Gold Stake, and then when you beat the anti-8 boss, it has to be in your lineup. So that's how you get a gold sticker on a Joker. You gotta do it with all 150. That's what I was doing up until the day before I think most of you guys came in for the first time. I had been doing Completionist ++ run. Ooh, hello. Well, certificate, you've had a good run. Goodbye. And if I'm gonna be playing high cards... tough choice here. Tough choices. Maybe I sell Banana. Or even Photograph. Photograph's a good scaling one, though. If I find Photo Chat, Brainstorm Photograph is gonna go absolutely nutso. So maybe I do this, and I just look for 2 pairs of base cards for now. Should be fine. I'll take a tower, because that's chips. Yesterday, would have been the day before yesterday that I did it, I believe, because you guys were, like, I know quite a few of the people who've joined recently all joined on, like, the exact same day, which is cool. I guess the algorithm hit for a second there. But, the day before that was the day that I finished Completionist. Plus. Okay, let's tower a 6. Let's hang a couple of 8s. Let's discard an 8, 9, 10. Surely I will draw a face card. Yeah, this is winning, right? That's winning. This is true, I would think. I assume some small streamers are still, like, getting used to it and stuff as well. Tyler, the Creator. I've heard of him. I don't know enough about him to have any sort of informed opinion on the kind of person he is, or how his music, I want to say, is. Ooh, Constellation's good. Constellation can go in for Golden Joker. So this is the pivot that I was talking about with Plasma Deck. Plasma Deck is a very interesting deck. For those of you who don't have it, you may have seen kind of what it was doing, but it essentially, once you've calculated all your chips and mult, it adds them up, cuts it in half, and puts 1/2 on each side. Right? So if you have 3,000 chips and 1 mult, rather than getting 3,000 times 1, you get 3001 divided by 2, that's 1500, 1500 squared, and you get like an assload of points instead. Oh, who is this Kendrick guy? Yes. Okay, I do know about Kendrick. I'm not completely under a rock here. Anyways, the pivot point is essentially there comes a time in the game where, because there's no such thing as times chips, the flat chips that you're getting are no longer enough for you to win with Plasma Deck, right? Early on, with Plasma Deck, because it just adds everything up and then divides them by 2, chips are worth way, way more than Mult. Because the same card that gives plus 50 chips when you play a pair gives plus 8 Mult, right? And that's normally balanced, but with Plasma Deck, 50 bigger than 8, 50 better than 8. But there comes a time when that's no longer enough, and so you need to swap all at once from chips over to like Mult and times Mults. Are pairs or high cards better? Depends on what you're doing. If you're doing card held in hand effects and you're going for steel cards, high card's always going to be better because it means more cards left in your hand. Pair scale's better though. Not much better, but better. Magician. And let me discard to look for another blue seal. Did not find it. Chips, 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 chips. On the lower stakes, the max score you need is only like 200,000 for the final boss, so you can see we're already kind of good. But, they're definitely... Oh, I found it. Hanging Chad. It's time to pop off. Photograph is now the dupe. Chips are just kind of by the wayside here. Let's go familiar. You killed my queen and then gave me a queen. What the fuck? Immolate or ectoplasm? Neither. I don't want to burn those blue seals. Am I gonna play the multiplayer mode? That's a good question. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm good enough at Balatro to fight other people at Balatro. I will be doing some modding. Don't know about that. Maybe. I'm not gonna say no. True. When if you're really into very specific niche bands, I'm sure that can be frustrating. Alright, this should blow up the score requirement, but maybe I'm just absolutely out of my mind, and that's not true at all. But, like, it feels like this should be blowing up the score requirement. Okay, blowing up might be a little strong, but with Pluto scaling, it'll be there soon. High card plus Constellation plus all my blue seals. Easy win. He says, the hubris of man on full display. What do you want? Straights? No way. Level up the floosh. Even though we're never gonna play it. Like Iris, Johnny Cohen, and sinking ships. I mean, Iris. Have I heard of that band before? I might have heard of that one specifically. You're right, I have no fucking clue who the other two are though, unfortunately. I cannot be your savior. Hey, there's my 2-pair. Do I actually want to play a 2-pair though? I think I might just want to play a high card. Level up my high cards some more. Yes. Yes. See, 2 levels of Pluto and we went from 40k to 190k. It's just that easy. I definitely get around between genres. I have a very surface level knowledge of a lot of different genres, and then specifically when it comes to like 2000s rock, I'm a little bit more aware. I listen to some J-pop and some K-pop as well. I listen to some stuff from other languages. It depends. I'm the kind of person who doesn't love any one band. Well, it's not entirely true. There's a couple of bands where, like, in general, I like a lot of their stuff, but I tend to be more of the person who goes song by song basis, you know what I mean? Let's... I can't hang here. Actually, yeah, I can. What the fuck am I saying? Hang on. Do it! Like I'm above hanging an ace. The Defended. Okay. I shall jot it down in my, notepad. I don't really need any of this anymore. Delete. The Defended? Question mark. You don't know what R&B is? Well, I don't have a raw definition for you, but I'm sure Google does. Well, it sounds like it takes some effort to make something called Man on a Hill a banger, so... it must be a pretty good song. John at the grocery store. Ooh, there's a chariot. Yeah. Oh, the face cards are drawn face down. How will I know? Steel cards your king. Oh, cool. Those are the two I like. Alright, let me get another one of those. Do we have any? We don't even have any face card blue seals. Let's just discard all that then. You're probably cool. Damn. Scope creep, right there. They decided to change up their style a little bit, so they had to go for very specific themes. Sounds like a Lonely Island song. I don't mind a Cartomancer. The chips are worthless, but I'm getting more value than I am out of that. The Hoyman. $20. Crikey. On what stake do I get Plasma Deck? Well, I've gotten 100% of games, so just assume that the answer to the question is gold. Gold, 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 gold. Gold, 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 gold. You get the idea. It's shiny. Okay, this one's gonna blow it out of the water. Good night. Ah, yes. Let's screw the run right here and now. Madness. Yeah, let me get another one of these. I'm not really sure where in Infinite this run is going, but we're gonna take it where it goes. Honestly, I should have taken that. 3 planets. Probably better than Cartomancer. Tower's nice. Delete all of that. Gold up. Actually, gold up this. Even though I technically don't need to. Make another Emperor. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Emperor. Hanged Man. We've got 2 discards. Let's look for something to hang. Those look good. See ya. And I'll just play you. Can you beat a run with no jokers? How far are you through challenge runs? There is a challenge run called Jokerless. Where you have to win, on white stake anyways, with no jokers. That one took a couple streams. That was not easy, but I have done it, yes. The conclusion I came to is go for middle of the road to higher hands, or if you can get your hands on a blue seal early, you're allowed to go for whatever the hell you want. Start with 0 discards, well then how will I discard? I'm gonna Justice this 9 just so that I can play it and hope it breaks. Do I have all the challenges done? Yes, I do. That is... I think that's part of the stats. Yeah, challenges 20 out of 20. My previous high score was actually set on one of those challenges. I think it was double or nothing. Okay. 95k from a non-face card's pretty good. Especially since I could have just moved Ballot or hanging Chad over and won that way. Mars. Yeah, I just really avoided modding up until now because I wanted to be sure I got all the achievements first in case it like fucked with my ability to get them. You know what I mean? take a gift card. I mean, that one's good, but do like money more. No, I don't want to sell a jet. Well, I guess gift card is pretty sellable. Pretty forgettable. Just play the jack. We've got 2 blue seals right there already. No, photo's better here. To maximize score. This is... Ballot does 2 extra procs, so it becomes 1 base plus 2 is 3. Right? 3 procs of double photograph. So 6 total. Right? 6 photograph procs instead of 1 photograph proc. Just 1, and then 1 plus 2 more plus 2 more. So it's 1 times 5 is just 5 procs. So it's not a big difference, but this is marginally better. If I'm playing a non-face card though, yes, you're right. Absolutely. I could have won that the water in 1 instead of 2. I should really stop rolling since I'm gonna need to sell whatever I buy anyways. If I just don't look at the cards, then I don't have to worry about seeing one that I actually want. No sun. 5 into a king. And play the king. But first you look for those blue seals. Somebody really needs to stop painting these seals. They're endangered. High card, level 19. Very good. Would be even better if we had a Baron. Ah, there's mine. It's a shame that I'm going to need to sell something. I guess it's Constellation's time to die, because I'm gonna sell gift card in the boss. Unless I think I can win without it, but I can't, because most of my points come from cards. So, sorry, Constellation, you've been good to me, but I need that. Goodbye, gift card. Mime, Pog, Mime, Pog. Pog, Mime, Pog. Now we just need the Baron. And only 1 blue seal is necessary. And now we get, what, 18 bucks and a blue seal times 2? Pretty good. And we're still winning by a ton anyways. Yeah, I had to sell gift card for the Verdant Leaf. That's why I had to get rid of Constellation instead. Pluto. High card up to level 21. Now we gotta find a good replacement. Hit the road, Jack. It's not. No, thank you. It's fine. It's good. It's not what I'm taking. Blackboard's not impossible to make work, but it is fairly difficult. Bro, just give me the Baron. Hello? I mean, there's a world where maybe I get some delayed gratification value. Skip for a negative, say less. Well, yeah, I would say this is pretty good delayed gratification value, actually. play the king. Neat. Space Joker only run? Seems like it would be possible. You'd be at the whims of the poker gods, but... When you say Space Joker only, do you mean 5 Space Jokers, or do you mean 1 Space Joker? Oh, yes! Negative swashbuckler, plus 12. If only I had gotten you earlier, I would have sold you instead. One, because it's funnier. Alright, well, probably not gonna win then. Granted, you can win Jokerless runs, so I don't see why you couldn't win 1 Joker runs. Fine, give me a pair level, whatever. Card Sharp is better than Delayed Gratification, at least. No repeat hand types this round, that's fine. That wasn't really... I didn't intend to do that. Where are my queens at? Might as well make some more of them. Devil you, no devil you. And play a Jacques. With, I guess a stone card is fine. Yeah, you can still upgrade your hand that way. Why did that not do anything? Because I put fucking Swashbuckler on the far left like an idiot. That's why I didn't do anything. Fine, I'll play a fucking pair. Get off my case. There, happy now? Didn't want to level up pair. Gosh. Gosh. No card run. That's just a chatting stream. But if I keep Balatro up in the background, I can keep my category as Balatro. Sure, more discard seals sounds cool. Yeah, I'm happy. I think I'm just enjoying the fact that there's people watching this stream, to be honest. I could be having the worst time in the world up here with fucking 8 common jokers and nothing else, and I'd still be happy. But it is disappointing that I haven't found her. I would like a Baron. Oh no, it's the plant. Good thing I have a reroll voucher. Last time we didn't even get to the plant. We saw the plant, we were like, that won't be a problem, and then we lost immediately, so... Devil and Queen. Well, just discard a couple kings. Look for another one of them, let me just find it. Another one of them, blue seals, since now we can hold 3 up here. Baked bean Reese's cup. What? Why would you say that? Feels illegal. I'm gonna need to get the thought police out here on that. What are you talking about? No. Right, you got any of them, Barons back here? You're gonna have to start skipping for rare jokers. Right, let's do this now. Get out of here. To the window. Okay, Chariot you. Stone card you. Discard you, you, and you. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And $1 here. And play you. Yeah. Peanut butter meme. I mean, I'm aware of B as a meme. Okay, well, I would put 6 Plutos up there, but I can't hold all this. Another pro tip. You cannot get duplicates in the shop of things you already own. So if you want more Plutos to show up in the shop, use them all before you click that button. Chariot? For $20. Yes. The baked, photoshopped image of Markiplier's face on Lord Farquaad's head on an image of Mark Zuckerberg at a Senate hearing. Yeah, that's the one. The internet's weird, man. Hey everyone, it's Markiplier. Hey Vsauce, Markiplier here. You might be underselling him a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if you could. I don't know why I even am making towers or stone cards anymore. It chips me nothing. Nothing at all. +1 hand size is cracked. Not yet. But once we get Baron, which we will, it'll happen, I swear. Right now, it's gonna be in this, it's in this pack right here. Kinda, right? Looks a little bit like him. He's got the same color scheme. Stuntman. Excellent in plasma deck runs that you're not trying to go infinite on. Stuntman can be a big deal. None of this. Oh boy, 14 mil is not easy. I think I'm gonna... I'll play this one out. I was considering skipping for the Spectral, but I'll play it out. Alright, let me get one of them lucky cards I got in here. There we go. Nope. Hierophant. Why not? Play the lucky card king. We've got a lot of steals in here, so I don't know, maybe it'll be enough. We got the +20, that'll help a little bit, since we got it early on. Okay, we're actually fine. Sure, but what if I skipped and the Spectral pack had a Wraith and I spent all my money on the Wraith and then it was a Baron? Right. Like, that's gonna happen. How do you get Naneinf? Baron Mime. It's Baron Mime. And Perkeo usually is involved in there somewhere. Perkeo plus there's the voucher that gives you 1.5x. Where are you? Vouchers. This one, Observatory. Planet cards in your consumable area give 1.5x mult for their specified poker hand, so you get a Perkeo early, plus like a blueprint or a brainstorm if you can find it, and you copy your hand of choice, probably high card, and it just, you get like 150 copies of it, and they just sit there. Just keep doing that for a little while. I'll tell you when to stop. Boo. Where's my fucking Baron, man? How can I be expected to work under these conditions? Here, take my king. Get out of here. Wait, no, this will lower my viewer engagement, I guess is the word. You can't chat if you're just thinking about bears. Okay, you can stop. You think? You think he would do that? Maybe he's in this chat right now. Maybe Solar, when he was talking about stalking me, is actually just local thunk and he's going undercover like that old TV show. Undercover boss. That's not bad. Jeff. I've got lots of kings for when the time comes. I've got 15 kings in my deck. And a dream. I have a dream. That one day I will actually get a Baron. Guys, what are these? Oh, they were kings, apparently. What is all this? Right, I would like to discard you, you, and you. No blue seals. I probably got rid of all of them. Chips are worthless. It's steel now. With a high card. That is one thing that you definitely can know about Local Thunk. He is definitely rich now. No doubt about that. Just looking at the number of reviews this game has on Steam, you can be like, yeah, that guy's got money. He doesn't need to do anything else. Buffin pack. Nothing in the buffin pack. Oh yeah, and this is also a good way to go Naneinf, is when you find the Serpent. You can discard one card to get like bigger hand size, and if your hand is all kings, you're basically +2 hand size every time you skip. Small blind, sure. It's a few too many stone cards. Strength 5 into a king. I do wish I had one of my steel kings. I suppose I could still dig for it. Surely I would get it if I discarded like these three, right? Nope, I lied. That didn't happen. Death. And, I don't know, Justice this one. I want to play a gold card, or a glass card, rather. Play Schedule 1? I actually did stream some Schedule 1 on Twitch. Nobody fucking watched it. Granted, it was outside of the hours that I normally stream, so it's not that surprising, but... This is money right here. I am playing some Schedule 1 with friends right now, though. We are, pretty far in. We just got, like, the warehouse. Not the, like, the big warehouse, but, like, the barn out in the sticks. I think I streamed it once or twice on YouTube as well. But I might consider streaming it some more. It probably wouldn't be at this time, though, which is, like, the big issue, right? Is that usually people don't watch on like, off hours. But I still do it from time to time just for the fun of it. No. No. I'm not gonna be winning for too much longer here, so... we gotta start rolling down at some point. Discard, discard. Money. Sell Saturn, sell Mars. Play King? Play King. I want to see if this works. If I drag that over afterwards, I want to see if I get extra money. What is the hardest one to get a gold sticker on? Any of the ones that don't do anything. Oh, that actually does work. You get extra money. Check that out. Any of the, yeah, like, Diet Cola, right? Like, you just gotta, it's a dead Joker that you just gotta put in your, you gotta be able to win with essentially one less Joker. Which, depending on the run, you can definitely still do that, but... those are always gonna be the hardest. I don't think there's any Jokers in the game that actively make your game worse, so it would just be the ones that do absolutely nothing. Alright, time to start rolling. How good is baseball card? Not particularly, especially since I would be selling Card Sharp, so it's only 1.5x. Nope. Ugh. Serpent. Yeah, basically just waste a slot. Exactly. The Fool? Let's go gambling. Nope. Aw, dang it. Ooh, $20. Ah, I didn't scroll it over in time. -6. Right, this is the last shop where Baron's gonna make any sense at all. Cause, yeah. 94 billion might not be happening, guys. No, why would you do that to me? I already have a bad enough camera. This thing is honestly, you know, it's not the worst camera ever for a $10 piece of shit that I got it, like, before I went to college. Alright, you know what time it is? It's time to start using judgment. And just hoping you get Baron. This is actually plus $1. Min-maxing to the limit. Bro, where's my Baron? Nope. Okay, Wheel of Fortune screwed us this game for sure. Baron? That's not Baron. That's Riff Raff, but shiny this time. You can't lie to me. Can I do E to the 11th? Perhaps if I find a glass card that is a face card. There's my king. Okay, now we need to find every single steel card that we own. No gold, just steel. And if we can't find the steel, we play cards until we can. There you go, you can have that crap. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. We're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need more. This is what all these hands are for. Because again, hands are just discards. Use the PS2. Holy shit, that's a throwback. I actually had an iToy. I don't have one anymore, but I did used to have one. There we go. Now we're cooking. How many more of those we got in here? A couple, actually. See if we can draw one more before I send it. With this many steel cards, I have to actually wonder if duplicating Mime is better. Because duplicating Photograph is getting us 8x. There's no way that duplicating 7 steel cards is not better than that, right? Like, that's gotta be better. Oh, no, not GG yet. No. do not speak too soon. We are not done yet. My opus magnum. No, it's not time quite yet. All of that was just setup for the actual hand. Justice again, eh? Nah. Strength, do I even have any queens left? 1. Boo, way too late. Get out of here, hologram. Ah, 6, some ice cream. Discard. Did. Get out of here. My clubs are debuffed. Do I have any steel clubs? I actually have 2 steel clubs. Alright, gonna have to be on the lookout for those to get rid of them. 3, 4, and 5. Sell you 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, I do want to keep 1 of those. Yogurt! A virtual boy. What is that? Is that... Wait, what is that? That sounds familiar. time being, that is better. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at how good my 3 of a kind is. I even played the queen instead of strengthening it. Herp-a-derp. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Now that you say it, that does sound familiar. Okay, mime is back to being better. Let's play these. Nope. I need more steel. Flint and steel. Based? Is that based? Tissues. Is that based now? Is that what... This should still be good enough. Should get me like E to the 12. Yeah, I know numbers. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Are you sure your saliva doesn't just taste like tissues? Thoughts? Guys, I don't want to be responsible for a new trend. When he knows his numbers and colors, no way. Hey wait, this is just Witch over on YouTube now. What are you doing over here? Look at this guy. This guy's got 3 tissues. What a dude. Man, I need to catch up. I'm out here. I only know 2.5 colors. 3 if you count circles. This looks like a pretty good one. Still only 6 of those though, so I guess I should play this still. Ooh, 20 bucks, thank you. Just play 4 cards at a time. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Why, what? Mom, my Chad's trying to eat tissues again. In that order? Because it's important to know whether it's in that order. Fair enough then. Ah, what do you mean that's not good enough? Fuck off, get out of here. What do you mean? Fine. It's not good enough. I'm gonna lose now. Whatever. Well, it's a good thing you gotta go now because there's nothing more to see. And with that, we're at about 2.5 hours. Probably a good time to stop for today. Alright, let's hop back over here. So, I will be ending the stream here in just a second. But I will be back here tomorrow, same as always, right around 12. Sorry, Naneinf machine broke, I guess. No legendaries to be seen. No Baron. I mean, Baron appeared in one of the runs, and then Mime in the other run. And so, like, technically I got both Baron and Mime, just not both at the same time when I needed them. And there were no red seals to be found anywhere. So, no Baron today. We are a strictly feudal society. You go get Curry. Curry's great. I love Curry, actually. I didn't know, well, like, I knew of the existence of curry, but I had never had, like, Indian food until I was, like, 20, probably, and then I was like, damn, hold up, this is good. Yep, happy Easter. Absolutely, I do forget today is Easter, isn't it? Japanese curry's good, too. I had Japanese curry. I guess I had it before I ever had... I'm not sure if that's true. I don't remember which I had first. Doesn't really matter. It's different. It's still good. Go do that. I'm gonna go too. Peace out, everyone.